you need to have this commitment to say, I'm going to love myself because of me and because of my union. So yeah, welcome to our channel. This is Cities.
And this is Michael.
And we are going to talk about rejection in your twin flame path. So stay here. How do you feel when your twin flame just stopped the relationship and he broke up with you, or he just ran away saying that this is not real, or that they prefer back to their ex-girlfriend, or these terrible things, and that he doesn't want to know anything else about you or the relationship, and he blocked you? All of that feeling of rejection and that moments when you feel that you were not enough is not the end of the thing, not in a twin flame path. Because in a twin flame path, your divine masculine is telling you something deeper, and it's not the end of the relationship. It's just the beginning of bigger comprehension of what's going on within yourself and how you can transform that in the best relationship that you have ever had in your life. Well, rejection is a mirror, is not that you are not enough or all of that things. Just remember how the twin flame effect works, right? Your twin flame is just treating you as you treat yourself. So the truth is, he's just showing you the areas where you are not aligned in self-love. When you're constantly rejecting yourself, how many times during your work, your studying, whatever thing, you feel that you are not enough or that you can do it better, but in a rude way with yourself? All of that is what your twin flame is saying to you. So you need to think that it's not personal. Your divine masculine is not treating yourself in that way because he wants to do it at the core, in a vibrational way. No, it's like showing you what do you need to see to understand a deeper level where he is not accepting that you are lying with yourself. Yeah, it's just a mirror.
Yeah, it's a mirror, like you said. And the rejection that the divine masculine is having for you is actually self-rejection. A lot of times the divine masculine, they're not able to comprehend their emotions. And in fact, it's terrifying for them, or it's confusing, or it's unsettling. It's just something they don't know how to handle. Maybe they're emotionally immature. And what you're mirroring to them is something they're not able to navigate, right? And instead of talking about it or going deeper with things, they choose to run, or they choose to not communicate, or they choose to whatever, have a fight, whatever the negative outcome is, right? And that happens, but that's not your fault. You're mirroring unconditional love a lot of the time. And for someone that's never experienced unconditional love before, it's very difficult to understand, right? So not to justify their reasons for doing it, but that's what they're realizing. And yeah, that's up to them to work through, right? And for you to work through too, right? Because that's what, by them running away, is showing that you're not accepting part of yourself at some level.
Yeah, because you are mirroring a few things to them too. Each couple of twin flames, they have their own dynamic in their way how they mirror each other. But remember that you need to focus on your self-love, because you need to anchor in that self-love to pass through the block, to pass through this rejection. Be the warrior in your journey. You need to go to all these areas that feels pretty bad. Sometimes it's like you need to heal a lot your inner child that feels like, hey, I have abandonment, and is a child that just wants to be seen, that just wants to be recognized. And you need to go there in those areas and love them, but you need to have this commitment to say, I'm going to love myself because of me and because my union, because my union cannot sustain in this energy of needed. So instead, change yourself to fit in something and keep your twin flame with you with control, or changing yourself because you feel that you are not enough. Instead, that you need to love yourself tremendously with a lot of persistency, because it's not easy. We don't know how to do it sometimes. Nobody tells you like, okay, my little tiny baby, I'm going to show you how are you going to learn to love yourself.
Is that what people say?
Well, I do that in my inner work.
Sure.
Right? But because I had a bunch of wounds, but it's like, hey, little Iris, I need to love you.
So you treat her like a little baby. That's
it's
like how
inner work.
Yeah,
yeah.
But that's
it depends. It depends, right? With the mirror exercise, sometimes like you go to those areas where you, in others, you're a teenager anyway. So yeah, it's all these self-love that you need to have your man back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, and that rejection, it actually activates your inner feminine power if you choose to let it. But you got to heal it. You got to align to whatever it's showing you. It's actually an opportunity to go deeper and an opportunity to see whatever is needing to be healed next. You'll know you've healed it because first things first, you'll feel better. And eventually, secondly, your twin may or may not come back, but it's probably a good idea to not be too attached to that outcome. The main thing is that you feel good and you're not caught up in whatever negative thoughts you were before or whatever patterns were plaguing you, that those will be moved. Hopefully perfectly, but if not, there may be layers to it, right? And sometimes these layers, they come and go and they have their own cycle. But just remember, it's coming up to be seen and healed. And that's where you get to claim your inner feminine power.
Yeah. And the truth is, your man is always going back if you heal it. Yeah. If you heal and if you commit with yourself and with this journey, with this work, these teachings, you are going to achieve it for sure. Yeah, I did it. Right? So, no worries. But again, the union begins within. Your union needs to be aligned with your true self. You need to feel free there, not with fear. And rejection creates a lot of fears, a lot of instability in yourself. So if you focus on yourself, not rejecting your union, but focus on yourself, loving yourself with the goal that you are going to have it, it's for sure that you are going to have it. Just do the inner work, mirror exercise, have coaching, please, or at least talk with one coach of this community, read the book. Little by little, start doing consistently a little bit each day, and you are going to feel amazing for your twin flame.
Absolutely. Yeah. A little bit each day will move the mountain eventually.
No, of course. So thank you.
Thank you guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment if you want to share what you're working through right now with your divine masculine. By all means, thank you so much for coming, and we look forward to sharing the next video with you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.